Hello and welcome back. Yep, Train Sim World 4 now released officially. All my routes are now thankfully transferred over to Train Sim 4 from 3. I don't want to say it too many times, I get a bit tongue tied. Um, so I thought what we'd do today, we'll do the German route, and then I'm gonna have to test out a few of my old routes because I have had a few minutes on here where I've tried out a little bit of Southeastern. Big improvements, less glitching, which is good, but that was only on the one of the slow train, so I want to try the HST on that to see if how that goes. Um, I've also tried out a little bit of London commute and a little bit of the Trenton. The Trenton now apparently has 5 times the amount of UI and basically all that, but I didn't really see a lot when I was travelling on it, but there you go. Something to look into. So when I first thought about getting Train 4, a bit dubious. I was a bit on the fence about it. Thought, well, it's only a few extra bits. I don't see what the fuss is about. Um, then when I bought it, I played it a little bit. Thought, oh, I don't know, this is going to get a bit boring. Then I played Scotsman, obviously, and done a few other bits and pieces. And now all my stuff's transferred. I'm thinking, a good choice. It was the right move. There is a lot of negatives about Train Sim World 4 from people. Most of them don't actually own it, so which I find really strange. How you can have a negative view about something you don't own. But there you go. That's their thing. For me, it's pretty good. I'm getting used to it. Getting to like it. Had a good bit of fun in the forum last night on launch night because when we did wait for the new downloads to come, it was 4 hours download. In the group itself, there were irate people because, as with anything that's new to launch, there's glitches, and Steam found themselves a little bit behind the or off the ball, you could say, in that all our DLCs they hadn't sorted out, so they had to individually go and manually do them all. Which meant it was going to take a few hours, and it did. And then when the downloads came, they take even longer. So people were quite irate. Um, yeah, really losing it. And I think probably in in the cold morning light, they probably thought, "Oh dear, I think I was a bit too stupid." Uh, they were always going to come over. And now they're all over. Everybody's going to be happy. It's time will tell. I'm going to look at a new route today. Going to look at that after this. It's probably going to be the Midland Main Line one, I think it is. Derby to Leicester, looking like a good one. That'll fit in with the Peterborough Doncaster, so that'll be pretty good. Either that or a Steam one. I don't know yet. I can't decide between the two, but I'm definitely not buying two this month. I've spent enough. So yeah, that's really where we were. We were sort of like I was in there having a bit of a laugh with everybody, with Matt and the team, sort of like trying to help deflect, but silly things. Yeah, Matt happened to mention free roam. I said, Matt, wife heard free roam. She said, grab the lawnmower and go in the garden and free roam as much as you like. So that kind of stuff. So, and it was just trying to take this sting out of an awkward night. Yeah, no one really wants their launch night to be like marred, but it was a little bit sort of like sour, I suppose. But most of us are patient and we wait and wait for things to sort out. It always sorts itself out in the end. Anyways, right, enough about that. Let's now go to the what you're here for, Train Sim 4. So, like I said, it's second day out. I had it early access, so I had it a few days earlier, but we didn't have it all turned on. So now we've got it all turned on. So we're going to do the Vorarlberg route, which is going to go from Feldkirch to Lindau. So it's about 48 minutes. It's just so you get to see this. You have to bear with me. I'm not so great with this train. I'm still learning it, and I keep forgetting bits. So we're going to move over now, and we'll have a look at the train. Okay, so let's get started. So we'll get the train all set up because I've got to remember how to set it all up. There's a reverse around it somewhere. Quite easy. There it is. Okay, what's that one? I 100%. Right, so what we want, doors open. Beef is over here somewhere. There. Some bits up here to do, I think. Sure what some of this is at the moment, but we'll... Nice tail lights. Go to headlights. Did a little. I think we're good as there for now. Now if you can play with any of this, or like it. So we've still got about a minute and a half, so we can see what else is about. Graph, what's it there? PZB, PZB. I've never used PZB because it's damn difficult. I never understood it. So these seem to be working. What about this one? That's light. Yeah. After turning the lights on. Keep an eye on time. This one I do tend to fall behind on time a lot. And this is great because this has got mountains, which is a great. Look at those doors shut, which is great. So as you can see, all up there next to a massive rock. And I think, yeah, I think they're definitely artwork's better. I've noticed in Train Sim World 4 with the Train Sim World 3 routes, the quality just is a lot better. So hats off to them. But did I not? Oh god, I've done it again. I do this every time. It makes me late. Drive, go, 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 go. Move it, move it, move it. Normally a quick train, so yeah. So we're off to rank wheel platform. So yeah, I think it's the quality of all the scenery in that is just a lot better. Also noticed that there's not as much glitching. Still there, but not as much. And listening to Matt last night, he did say, run the route once and then the glitching disappears. And now what have I done? Overspeeding. We're off to a great start with my scoring. But we'll we get on, so you can see that it's going to get really mountainous at some stage, as you can see up there. So we're going through the mountainous region. Okay, now we can welly it now. I'm going to go up to 10. There'll be a few of these Train Sim World 4 videos coming out because I'm going to do some of my older routes as well, so we can see how they work in Train Sim 4. And I did notice on Southeastern that people did have all the stuff that's in Train Sim 4 was happening in that as well, with briefcases, mobile phones, coffee cups, that kind of thing was happening in Southern Southeastern. And also there was a few lovely changes in Southeastern where they've put extra bits and bobs in that which I hadn't seen before. Yeah, these are the volumetric clouds, so they look quite good. I haven't done free roam yet, so I've got to work that out as well. I tried it once, but then there was no trains at the station, so it didn't seem pointless doing it. So I'm sure that will change. Oh, I'm coming into the station. Silly me. All right, eight. Come on, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Could overshoot the first one. I wasn't paying attention. But it looks like we might have saved it. It's got good brakes on this. So we're coming to rank well. Like I say, this is probably the first time since it's re-downloaded everything that I've run this, so it might be a little bit glitchy. But they reckon it's because of the pre-caching and it has to sort itself out. So we will see. So far, so. Yeah. That's not supposed to have a roof on it. As you can see, the guy there with his case and that, so... Okay, that'll do. Take the points. I think they've done a little bit more to all the stations, that's for sure. So, any collectible? I like this route, to be quite honest. I've had a couple of goes on it. I haven't had much time on it. And worked. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. So far, it's been really good. I mean, I did a long hour version. There is an hour and a 2-hour version of this route as well. So it's spreading it out further. Some people probably don't like long routes. They want to move on and do whatever. But I like quite long routes sometimes. Like the East Coast Main Line. I like that. There's a few on there that are really long. 75-mile sprint is alright. I mean, I'm not sure videoing that people will sit through the whole thing, but I like it. There's supposed to be a lot more variation. The other thing I have got to check that I'm going to have a look on is whether all my trains came over as well, my purchased trains. Look, you know, there have been reports from people saying that certain things haven't come over for them and they've had to go to support to get help, but so far so good for me. I mean, even some of them were 50. Some of them I didn't think were going to come over. I thought because they were preservation routes they wouldn't come over, but they have. What's the one that I can't remember? It some transit come over. So yeah, quite pleased by that. Train coming the other way, are we going to glitch? No, it's fine. Just a slight glitch there afterwards. That's okay, I can live with it. East Coast Main Line hardly glitches at all, which is really nice. Why I probably like it. I really enjoyed the Flying Scotsman, I have to say, and I will be doing probably a more better run than that coming up than I did in my first one. My first one was like, that was the first time I'd ever driven a steam train, so I had trouble starting it, but I've now practiced the art of starting the damn thing and slowly getting there. And see clouds, I think the clouds look rather good, to be quite honest. Considering they're volumetric, they're 3D, so you can see that they're a lot better than they used to be. Maybe the scenery around here could do with a bit of improvement, but we are on the Unreal Engine 4 still. As Matt explained, I think that if they move to Unreal Engine 5, nothing here would be compatible with it, so it would be a bit of a mess. There's no plans to turn Train Sim 4 into a multiplayer game either. Yeah, I can understand that. The only thing I would say is that what I would like to have seen is like when you're doing the rush hour from Victoria to Brighton, when you, if you got the East Coast Main Line, is if you chose that train and it flipped over onto that one, you could get it to do that, then it'd be brilliant, because then it'd be seamless without too much hassle or thing. But I guess they got routes planned. I mean, there's a Blackpool to Ormskirk one coming up, which looks like it could be interesting, but I'm certainly going to have a look at maybe the Derby one today. It will be interesting to see what the price tag is on these routes as well, whether they keep it to 30 quid or maybe to 35. I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to be more expensive than £29.99. I've still got some of the older ones I haven't got, but a little bit more worried nowadays of getting them. I better get that down a bit faster because we are actually bombing it through it. Yeah. Oh, we've broken the law here already. I don't think I'm going to get down. Is that going to go in that one? No. Yeah, I have to pay a bit more attention to that. Oh man, these people must be on a white knuckle ride today. But once again, doesn't seem many people at the stations today. Oh, there was more. Oh, there's one fella. A few more there now. Okay, so that's that one done as well. So we got nearly a couple of minutes. So in there, looking at no blurred out. This is a frosty front. Some of them you can see. I don't know if these work. Well, I'm supposed to do anything with them, but I think a lot of them are out. Have we got anything down here? Have a look. Nothing down here on the other side. Aha, there's one. Got time to get there now. Got there. Oh, more food. Buses. Yeah, looks good. I mean, I like it. Wait, I keep saying that. Nice fluffy clouds breaking into bigger clouds, and then there should be mountains coming over there. You can see snow-capped mountains over there. We'll probably be going around into those. So let's get those doors closed. Anybody not on? Tough. Yeah, he's on the mobile phone. He's like, can I borrow your mobile phone? He's like, I've had enough. Damn train strikes. Okay, let's start to get ready because it'll be a bit late if we don't get going. Whack it. What I do like about this train, it's quite quick. Well, it looks really nice as well. Nicely built anyway. There will be a time when I hit a neutral spot that I'll have to put the RCB on. And we'll break out into a bit and then we can wallop it. This may actually turn out a longer recording than my usual, only purely because this is a real first look at Train Sim World 4 in its full capacity. Yeah, that'll probably be raining soon, or foggy. You can see the mountains are starting to show up now, they're starting to come around. Nice and scenic. They have a different photography screen on here as well, which look rather good, which I'm going to try out. Look like have a bit more time with it. I've not really had much time for ETS this week, Euro Trucks, or there we go. I've got to move the main breaker over to power back. And that should give me my power back. We ain't too far now, so pointless picking up too much speed. You got to lose the speed. Got the anchors on early. Make your life easier when we get the other end. And gradually hold off the brakes as you get place. I've been throwing out quite a few videos just lately, but I wanted to clear a lot of videos out before I started doing this, so I've definitely needed to get my X-Plane 12 one out. X-Plane 11 still in tatters. I haven't done nothing with it. In fact, I've uninstalled it and left it like that for now, and I'm probably going to... Now I've got autogen... Oh, well, the autogen, yeah, that is autogen. I've got that sort of working in X-Plane 12, so it's a little bit freezy in that, but just going to work that out. And yeah, I prefer ATC in that, so I might stick with that. Obviously lose packs and I lose my active sky, but you know, you can't have everything. I mean, that PAX was alright, but I wanted that all the time. Active Sky was good because it actually did like sort your weather out good and proper for you. We've still got about another minute to wait here. Cigarette bucket. Oh, with my driving, I think they need a sick bucket, not a cigarette bucket. And lots of these things turning up. EIS, that looks worthy enough. Oh, I must be Rex 1, am I? There, Rex. Or on time. I close them. I've closed them. Must have caught the button. Now, when you first start Train Sim up, when you first, if you do decide to buy it, it does have. Oh god. It does have haptic gamepad. So when you pull away, you get the vibrating. When you go over bumps, lumps, anything like that, braking, you get a bit of vibrating going on. So it just adds to it. You go over this bump here, boom, boom, you get that feeling down your hand. If you're using the gamepad, of course. But if you're using keyboard, which some people prefer, I mean, you get the same. So we're 7 kilometres to Dunburn. So we're really getting into the mountains now, by the looks of it. Well, we're hopefully going to hit some speed with not too much restriction ahead. We need to put a few more layers of trains on here, I think. Be nice. But saying that, these are the newer routes, so yeah, they're brand new. I wanted to show the brand new routes off first, show you what you get standard in Train Sim 4 would be like the UK route, this German route, and an American route, which will be next on my list to do, which will probably be straight after this. I'm going to try and get a night where I do a couple of videos and have them ready to come out. The process behind getting these back out, it takes a little bit of time as well, so you know, it can be near off a whole day before you get a video out. It's not a case of doing this just throwing it straight onto YouTube. It don't work that way. You have to render your video, make sure it's up to the quality you want it, for 1080, 4K, whatever you want to do, then put it through the process of YouTube, of uploading and filling in all your details, so it takes a bit of time. The mountains in the foreground. This route is also a cross-border route as well. It crosses between Austria and Germany. Obviously Feldkirch being in Austria. Been there physically, so Feldkirch's a beautiful place. Absolutely love it. Went up into the corner tool, which is going to be over there somewhere. That was nice as well. I enjoyed that. When we was actually in Austria, I managed to get a sneak peek onto the Orient Express. It had actually pulled up. The hotel was along the railway line, and it pulled up right outside the hotel. So the conductor said, "Go on then. You've got 2 minutes before we leave, so you've got 2 minutes to go and have a look." I begged with him, and he was good. And when he let me on, I stopped crying, of course. No, he just felt sorry for me. I just, it was one of them things where you, oh, it's the Orient Express, I've got to have a look, and I was amazed. Inside was absolutely gorgeous, luxurious. I must say, Austria has got one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to, I have to say. And they're very liberal. And they've got a damn good sense of humour. Ooh, on the track. Okay, there's a few bugs there, I think. Interesting. Okay, we got man down. I think I might run him over. Wait till the train stops, sir. I think it's got to be underneath, if anything. Alright. Oh, I've got to still unlock. Getting to unlock my doors. I'm actually going to get another look. I was going to see. I want to go and see what these are all about. Whether these do anything. Ooh, missed it. Handing me what? Get to it. No, I can't get to them. I've got a couple of minutes. Look around station, see if there's any collectibles here. Sometimes I put things on seats and stuff, so I don't know if there's any collectible here. Well, anyway. Now what's that there? Signpost, so we go across. Go back up this way. Oh, we're getting close to leaving. We'll have to rush this one. Because I'm walking past. Down there. Alright, out of the way. Main driver coming through. Last puffer jackets up. Just get back in the seat. Door. Ooh, shut that door. Larry Grayson. Not many people will know who I mean. So we're already late. Yeah, no. Hold off. You can actually turn that off apparently, so I'm going to be looking at that next. Okay, let's wallop it and get out of here. The Bregenz? Reidenberg? I don't know if I'm pronouncing these correctly or not. That check then, that was a green. I've been caught out a couple of times on reds. Quite a big jump to the next one. It's a little bit tricky, not as glitchy as I've known them to be. I seem to have got some of that issue sorted out, I think. Like I said, I put a couple of my old ones on. They seem pretty good. I mean, Southeastern seem really good. Sort of like not really done much on the trains just lately, but now this is sort of like come out. It's worth doing. So I'd look around the training centre yet and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's going to be roughly the same as it was before. I will do a few scenarios this time. I didn't do many on Train Sim World 3, but I will do some scenarios. Just so you can see that this is just one version of the game where you're free to roam and basically drive as a service, but then you've got some things there where they're asking you to do certain things. I don't know, you go rescue a train, or you're travelling in bad weather and you've got to get somewhere, or you've got to pick people up. I think there's one like a Christmas theme or something like that. Different things. Yeah, when Train Sim World 3 came out last year, I'm sure Train Sim World 5 will come out next year, which I won't buy. I think when that all came out, I was going to start doing some stuff like that, but hoping they were going to be building that up, making that into something. But now they've come out with Train Sim World 4, and they're promising to do this, that and the other. But the only problem is you have to take it as a pinch of salt, because obviously such as last year, next year will be different again. I'll be doing the same thing, I'm sure, but I did promise myself I wouldn't buy any more train sims unless there's something decent in there. But I must admit, I'm enjoying this one. You know, it's scoring a good 10 out of me anyway, so far I think I've done a good job on it. The 3 routes they have brought out, all 3 routes are really, really good. As I understand, there are going to be some changes as we go forward with people sort of early access pointing a few things out. I mean, even I found when I tried to do the Flying Scotsman and I was spawning in to get the train. I spawned in, but the train didn't. Pretty strange one, that one. It's a good idea to get some of these routes set up away so that they all glitch and get the pre-caching, as they call it, out the way first. I mean, Matt was trying to explain it, but it's, like he said, it's difficult to explain. And once again, I'm not paying attention to the speed, so we've got red coming up as well. Running quite quick on this one. Be interesting to see if we stop in time. Overshot by a little bit. Not by much. A little bit. You'll find that in the early days when you're playing these kind of things, it takes a while getting used to the newer trains again. Once you get like the basics of the train, that's fine. It's when you still got to learn the braking distances of each train and stuff like that. You can get up and go for a wander. Of course, this one you have to use passenger door. It's right in front of you. So while we'll go for a quick wander, see what else is around. No, so there's nothing you can do to that. Bit peckish, can't get the food there. Yeah. And nothing. That's fine. Looks like we've done everything here. Got everything we need. They do get in your way. Them two obviously shop in the same place with the puffer jackets. Comes another train. Huey! No! Right, I best get back on before my train gets hijacked. After a while though, you'll get a warning to ask, are you still interested in driving that train? So we can just shut. Close passenger doors before applying power. Yes, sir. And we can apply the power then. Get out of this. Get out of Dodge. We do have a red actually up here. A bit of careful speed. In the forum last night, Matt was mentioning he's going to do a charity feed. So that'll be like, I don't know, 48 hours straight or whatever. He's doing that for charity. I'm guessing he's gonna stream live. I mean, you have to hand it to the guys. At least they are fine. Where red light here is. Get down fast enough now. We're on a red. Too close, that's where we'll run the risk. You can actually check what is blocking you. This train here coming through is on our same line as us there, so keep going. Ah, there he's crossing now. We should get a green very shortly. We're on a yellow, so we can move now. Let's move to green. And we're close to against now anyway, so made the mountains look really good. Go down to there, unlock the doors. What passengers getting off here? The train looks really good. I like the train. Smart. Sometimes it's worth having a look around just to see what you're riding. chargers. That's all right. You got a lot of these little information boards now appearing, so it's really good. You got your PIS, station numbers, platform numbers, basically, and you can still do bits and bobs. I think that one. And there, so get the door shut. Well, at least it stays sunny for today anyway, so dynamic weather is set, so could change at any point. Oh dear, I've only picked that a little bit. Very much so. That was a short journey, I wasn't watching. I wouldn't have scored too high on that, so we got... Oh, no. Go forward a bit more. Lock in there. Come on, let me go forward. You not let me go forward? At least want to get the train on the platform. Okay. Okay, well I totally naffed that one up, but all part of learning. Yeah, all the doors are on, that's good enough. Made us late, but you get that. You push it down so you're still on the brake, and it still sends you that message. Okay, we got those doors shut early. Well, mate, you better get on quick. Them doors are shut in this, they ain't shut. Right, 2.7 miles to the next one. Looks like the glass is also tempered down in the unit as well, so it's protection from the sun, I guess. It's a UV. Nice little water over it. That's pretty. Quite nice, right alongside a motorway. We do have a red coming up, so I'm sure that's going to be before or after the station. Like it's bang on the station, so that'll be interesting to see where we get on with this one. Stop loads of time, I'd imagine. Sorry about the coughing up. A bit of a cold going on. It's been one of them weird colds that either come fully out. There's enough to annoy the crap out of you. on. That was heavy braking. So not much of a long stop here, but people getting on. Just door shut as early as I can. Bit now. Let's mate, you get your briefcase out. No, you've missed it. Sorry. Get away early. We're now Lindau. I'm seriously hoping my mic's holding up. Had a few issues with it over several days, but it's dealing with noise suppression. I'm hoping it's got itself sorted out. I have to keep setting suppression for different sims and games I'm playing. Then we'll have to let's do that one then. We got there in the end. The neutral parts of the track where there's no electricity and you just sort of coast over it, and then you have to then set up your RCB again. You can, I think, choose on here, somewhere on here, that for your pantograph, if you want the back pantograph or the front pantograph. But for all intents and purposes, it's just basically showing you the routes. And yeah, it's a good route. I like this route. I've got all the 3 new ones that have come over onto Train Sim 4. I think have been really good. I have to treat them with an open mind. Still a way off at 90, but we'll let it slow down anyway. Strange old horns they are. Looks like we're going to get reduced to 15 very shortly as well. Looks like we're going to be doing 30 very shortly. Probably down too early for next one. Very watery around here. down way too early, but not too far off. We're coming into Lindau. We're going to be moving track, I don't know. Maybe not. This is Verdelberg route, which that comes with Train Sim 4, so if you end up buying it, you get this route in the package. There's plenty of routes that you can buy, and we'll go through that in a minute. Very much that platform part of it stays the same as it did with Train Sim World 3. We'll show you around the system anyway. Okay, we'll just get these passengers off. There's any left. Here they come. Not many, but that was a good run. We'll see what we get. See if we get a gold or a platinum or whatever we get. Like I said, this is the actual first one I've done of the full game out in release. So all the other ones that I've done so far have been early access, which was reduced in what was available to you. Lock the doors. People getting on still. And there we go. Job done. So speeding wasn't great by the looks of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So yeah, things to work on. Still got a platinum. Got a good score down here. And that's... So we can go back to the main menu. You can actually then go free roam on there if you wanted to. So it's possible. Takes a little while because I've got so many routes in and out. It does take a little while to load back everything in, so you have to bear with it. So the train here on the left is basically the American train, which is really, really good. Another difficult one. So this is your splash screen. This is what you get served with. But when you've got obviously the training centre, you've got a creators club where all these different liveries are made. This is where some new scenarios were going with when the PC editors, people with those, learn how to do that. You can expand your, this is the store, so you can expand your collection. My collection is, if you go into here, and you'll see this is everything's moved over now. Cathcart Circle, Cajun Pass, East Coast Way. I haven't tried that yet. This one I'm interested, Great Western, I'm interested in trying that out to see if how glitchy that gets. Glossop, Edinburgh, so everything's come over. I can't think of one that I haven't got. That one there, oh, I don't like it, but it's there. London Commuter, that was a free one. And New York Trenton's got new timetables. As you can hear the music now, I'll put the music on. This is the new music that was created. Southeastern, still love it. And East Coast Main Line. Antelope Valley, which is going to be the next video I do. And you've got obviously the training centre down here. So that's basically all my train gear. That's going to increase as time goes on. Click for more information. And then You've obviously got your profile, you've got your route tasks, you've got your trains, your routes, trains. So as you can see, class 700's come over. That's what I wanted to check. Oh, I didn't know I had that. Anyhow, I'll have to try that one out. Didn't know I had that. I'll have to find out where that goes. Class 323's come over, which is good. So that's come over. Yeah, come over. Obviously these have come over because they're all part of routes. 801, the Flying Scotsman's there. Oh, I've forgotten it. The talent for the rapid transit, that's what it's called. Obviously the 395's there. Oh, the 323's a new one. Didn't realise that. Oh, that's for. Oh, is that for Birmingham? Must be. Obviously the tube. I haven't done a tube one yet. I will do one of those. And then you've obviously got your new American ones. And everything that comes over with it. Something's missing there. But yeah, so everything seems to have come over. I do want to whip back there for a second actually, because I want to see. I'm interested to find out whether the ones from Train Sim World 3 came over. I don't remember seeing it as I scanned through. Yeah, no, it did come over there. There should be that one as yeah. That did come over. That's cool. I don't know what train that they blanked off was. So. Okay, then you got obviously live areas. You got Creators Club, customize your collection, photo gallery, you manage your photos, Rail Fan, new videos and streams for each week, so you can go in there and have a look, see what everybody else has done. Track your progress, mastery rewards, enable your rewards, I haven't done those, so I'll put those in. But they'll just. That's all the rewards I've got, so you'll see those now on your route. This is all good. Latest news and articles, so you go in there and it basically will tell you everything you need to know about the program. So, you know, Train Sim out now, and now with early access, we've done all that. So that's an old one. Well, virtual vectro, blah 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 blah, creative. Yeah, so this is the Virtual Vectron German content and creative tools. But, yeah, and you can just get all your information from here. So it tells you everything you need to know. Train Sim World California's Dream PC editor. This is the PC editor that everybody wanted. Apparently it's very, very difficult to use, but we'll see. I hope someone makes a few good routes that are long and everybody can use. And then you have your store, and this is where you go and buy all your trains. You can buy locos, obviously. You can everything up here I don't own right now. All my stuff's at the bottom that I own. So, and you got all these different ones. You have to be really careful when picking these trains that you've got the route. See that one there, I've got the route, but I haven't got that train. So you have to be a little bit careful that you make sure you've got the routes before you buy the trains. And then you've further down you've got all your routes. So these are the routes I don't own. The one I am thinking of, I had the choice. I'm a little bit stuck really between Lucerne. I'm not too sure about that one. Didn't really like it, but it's between Spirit of Steam, which goes back to the 60s, so you're actually playing in that era, or Midland Main Line. That is sticking out to me at the moment. And you got Peak Forest. I mean, I spend a lot of time in the Peak, so that's of interest. This is supposed to be quite a good route. Lincoln Rhinestacker. I'd have to go back into Steam and read about these. You used to be able to read about them here, but you can't now. And then these are all the routes that I own. So, and it ticks them out your box. So, owned. Why isn't that ticked? Ah, is this the one? Did that not come over? It's because I know why. It's been updated, so that won't be in there. I get it. I get it. So this is the one that they must have updated. So I will try and look for that and see what happens with that. So you can go back. It's things like this you got to sort of basically look out for. But everything else is pretty much there. East Coast Main Line, blah blah blah, all that's there. And then you've got your settings where all your different settings are. So set things up, set things, notifications on, all kind of stuff like this. Save games enabled. It's always handy to have that enabled because there are times when you'll do a 2-hour train drive and you just won't get it finished, and you can just press S and it'll save it. And then you've obviously got your subtitles on, all this kind of stuff here, crosshair visibilities, everything there, auto hide crosshair, blah 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 blah, all that there. Controls, so gamepad controls, all in there. I don't want to touch that because that'll mess it all up. All these different things, you can turn off different HUDs, you can take some of the helpers off, you can add some of the helpers. Next speed limit marker, next signal marker, you can turn these on, turn them off, whatever you want to do with them. Immersion sway and all this kind of stuff down there. There's loads to look at in there. Audio, so all your ground effects, so like this. Menu music, turn that on. So now menu music's gone, so it can get bloody annoying. UI sounds, all the bits in here. Then you got your screen as well, graphics, full screen, high. Let's take it to ultra and see how I get on. Advanced settings, all these here. This here, I don't know why. We really set to around about 60. You're not going to get much more than that. Anything more than that is a waste. Unless you've got 4K, of course. So, max FPS, yeah. So, 3 percentage, 100%. You can make it 200%, but it's pointless. Player assists. This is what I've got to learn how to turn off. They said you can turn this off, but I can't see. Oh. Player assist default level, beginner, expert. How do you turn it off then? Sorry about that. But and you got your live settings, so you can come out of it, block users. You can do whatever you want. So that is basically that splash screen. Yeah. So we've done settings. We'll go back to home. What else can I show you? I think in the training center, it's just basically going how to learn, start journey, training center fundamentals. You can learn fundamentals, video tutorials, explore on foot. You can do that. That's all your trains will be parked up in a thing. So you can take any train out, take it around the track and learn how to use it, learn and improve your skills. All the basic stuff. So it's all worth looking into. Plenty to do, I have to say. See, this one here I've got was last played, so that's probably I've got that saved off because I hadn't finished it. I don't know, I can't remember. That is it. I mean, if you decide to save over the top of that what you'll lose that one, and then your new save goes on top. But how it works, and you're all connected up to Dovetail. So that's my first video. It's just over an hour. I'm going to do another one. I'm probably going to do the US route next. Should be quite interesting. I do like the US one. It's quite nice. A bit slow, a bit fast, a bit slow, a bit fast. It's different. It's I like it, to be quite honest. I do like it. I like the train as well. Okay, and you feel like you're actually sitting up high. So that in essence is Train Sim World 4 on day one release. And I'm gonna have a look at buying one of these extra routes. I've got to treat myself at some point. Well, I've got plenty there to play with for now, but I do fancy that main line now. I'm going to leave the video there and say thank you for watching. Hope it's been enjoyable to see. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, fingers disappearing. Don't forget to subscribe in the corner there if you like what you see. And thank you very much, and see you soon.